Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Teacher Grace, and for today, we will be continuing our topic about becoming an online English teacher. So if you are interested, keep on watching. Okay, teachers. So for today, we will have three topics to discuss. So these are the first, we have the online platforms that you can use if you want to start your English journey or teaching journey at home and of course online. So we have the online platforms. Second is teaching on Skype. I will be sharing the things that you need to know about Skype and how it's possible to teach using Skype. And the last one is to how to motivate our online students. Now let's start with our online platforms. So actually I prepared only 4 online platforms that you can use to start teaching at home. So first we have the website called TeachMint. So I just discovered TeachMint I think a month ago. So this is, if you have the time, so please try to type or search teachmint.com so that you can explore the website. So actually this is a teaching website in where you can register yourself as a teacher, and then you can also create classrooms for your students, and you can also download your teaching materials. I think Teachment is quite good because actually I've experienced lesson rooms in Rare Job and in my previous companies. Actually they're related, although there are some things that they need to improve, but you can utilize it. You can use the whiteboard, and you can also have you can use some features like you can raise your hand and you can add more students, and when you download the material, so you can also the student can also see the material. So this is a very good website. I will make another video only for Teachment. And next is, of course, Skype. Skype is the most popular, the most common teaching tools or platform that you can use. So I think everybody knows how to register on Skype. And yeah, it's really easy. So if you have some questions about Skype, so just let me know in the comment section. Next, also you can use Zoom. So Zoom has become very popular during the pandemic because on Zoom, it's like Teachment. You can add a lot of people, or they allow many people in just one room. But I think you need to pay money if you want to have the meeting for a longer period of time. So that is also the con of using Zoom. And then we have the blogs. So best example is blogger.com. So you can write blogs about your lessons, and you can write blogs about your teaching materials, and of course you can make blogs about yourself, introducing yourself to other people, especially to students. And in that way, you can gain students, especially those teachers who want to start teaching private students. You can use blogger.com to create your own profile so other students can discover you as a teacher. So these are the online platforms that I have prepared. Though I'm just explaining a brief description of each platform, but I guess these are the most common used tools, so you might want to check them out. Now let's proceed to teaching on Skype. So, as we all know that Skype is for free and that you just have to have a reliable connection if you want to use this tool. And actually, Skype has so many good features, like it can help you communicate with other people using chat, and also you can call someone using your internet connection, and also you can have a video conference with other people. So I think it's a very useful app. Actually, I'm using Skype for my private lessons, and so far so good. So some teachers, they try to turn off their cameras when the connection is bad, and I think it's helpful, but for some students, of course you need to confirm first if it's okay with them that you turn off the camera. Actually, you can turn it off for maybe just 10 seconds or maybe 30 seconds just to, make the connection better. And sometimes Skype application has some problems, like you need to reset the application because it's not working. And it's really easy to solve because you just have to like exit the app and then enter again. And what else? Of course, when you use Skype, you really need to have a reliable internet connection. Of course, a webcam. It can be 720p, or you can have the 1080p or the HD camera. And what I like about Skype is that I can adjust the quality of my video. So if you don't know that, so just go to this three dots, this one, and then you can see the audio and video setting. And then there you can adjust the webcam setting. So if you want to lighten or to brighten your video, so you can adjust. And also, you need to have a noise canceling headset if it's noisy in your area. But if it's not noisy in your area, it's okay. A noise canceling headset is just a plus. But most companies usually require a noise canceling headset. Actually, so when the pandemic started, I started teaching on Skype, yeah, with my private students. So, yeah, Skype is really good. So you should start exploring the features if you want to use it. Before you use it, you need to know first what are the functions and the things that you can do with Skype. So the basic things that you can do is, customize your name. So for me on Skype, I just put my name as Miss Gracie Gasig. So, of course, you can customize that one, and you should put a decent profile picture so that your students can identify you. And I think that's all for teaching on Skype. And now let's have the last but not the least. It's about motivating online students. Why is it important to motivate online students? It's because nowadays most students easily get demotivated because this lesson is through online, and it will be difficult to do some physical activities like do some group works or do some, yes, activities that usually the physical classrooms can have or physical classes can have. So, I have prepared three things that online teachers should consider. So, first, we need to help the students by encouraging them to establish learning goals. So it's very important for us teachers that before we begin our lesson with a student, especially with a new student, it's important to encourage them to establish learning goals. Or we can say the reasons or the purpose why they're learning English. As for me, before I start the lesson, I usually have maybe 5 minutes to 10 minutes of self introduction, and then knowing the student, and then knowing their goals. Why are they learning English? I usually ask them, why do you want to learn English? How long, like, what is your time frame, like how many months or days, not days, how many months are you trying to achieve your goal? So you should ask realistic questions. So we should set a realistic goal or purpose before we start the lesson with the student, so we know where we are going, and the student has this motivation to continue because they have a goal. So if the student doesn't have a goal, so there's a tendency to easily feel discouraged and easily feel tired of learning the language, and then they can easily like disappear in your class. And next, we need to prepare interesting and engaging activities, of course. Even though we are only handling online students, there are so many activities that we can do online. So as for me, I have used some online games before, and online flashcards, online English games. So you can search that one. So there are so many resources that you can use online. So try to be more engaging to the student. Try to relate your topics to the recent news or recent happenings in the environment. So based on my experience, most students show interest when they can understand or they can relate to what you are talking about. So don't just talk about what you like, but also consider what they like. I think that makes sense. And the last one is you need to be a teacher. Sorry, it's be a teacher and a friend. So what I mean, be a teacher is that do your job as a teacher. Yes. Facilitate the student. It depends on the level, but if the student is not really a beginner, so you can facilitate. Yes, you ask questions and assess, correct their mistakes, help them improve their sentences. Don't just feed the answers. And be a friend when they feel that the lesson or process is very difficult for them. So try to become a friend. Yes, a friend who knows, who can understand, who is patient. So it's what they need. So they need to feel like it's okay. I always tell my students that it's okay to make a mistake, because if you don't make mistakes, then you are not improving yourself. Yes, at least they are trying. So it's very important to be a motivating teacher. So yeah, make the lesson interesting. And yes, I think those are the things that we need to remember, especially if we have private students. So we need to do some things that can make them stay in your class or in your lesson. So I think that's all for today. And that's it for today's video, teachers. For questions, please leave in the comment section. And if you have some suggestions, so you can also share to me your thoughts, because I'm running out of topic. Yes, and I hope that you find this video helpful. And if you want to be updated of our new videos, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to be notified. And thank you so much, and I will see you again in my next one.